Hello there, hello. Time to do another video. It's been like 2 or 3 or maybe 4 weeks now. I've been slacking off. Well, last time I did some Proving Ground videos, I said I would like to see what the other Proving Grounds are. The ones for healing and tanking specifically, because I did the DPS ones. And now I wanted to see the healer ones. So today I'm on my Paladin, my Dwarf Paladin here. And yeah, as usual, we're going to run through the basic stuff just to learn what the mechanics are. And then we're going to try some Endless. Now I have someone in my guild who has the best time on the server for Endless mode at this point. So if I ever get stuck, I might refer to them at some point. There's one big change that I did, which is very important, is the trinket for this, because all of your gear is scaled down to 463. The trinket I had is not very good. It's this Shadow Pan Assault trinket. Pretty decent intellect normally, and it gives mana when you use it, except the cooldown is 3 minutes, which is a little bit too long for this, and so I switched out with Relic of Chi-Ji, which is the Dark Moon trinkets, and the Dark Moon trinkets are quite excellent for doing this, because they have very good, strong base stats. As you can see, it has higher base stats than the other trinket I have, 847 to 1000 intellect, much better. And this trinket also procs some spirit, which is excellent for mana regeneration as a healer, and the internal cooldown of that trinket is only a minute, which is excellent because each of the waves is a minute. Now, I don't really know what the healer challenge entails, so I'm just gonna give it a go. Actually, I don't know if I should use +5 to intellect, 5%, or 3000 mastery. Actually, they provide all the buffs, never mind. Forgot about that. It's been a while since I've done this. Okay, let's give it a go then. Oh, this is interesting to me. We get a full party, and that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'll have to look at the pets. That's usually something I don't heal during raids. I don't heal pets. Usually they can take care of themselves, I think. I don't know. So these guys seem to be pretty standard fare attacking the party. We have the tank taking the most damage. We have a rogue, it seems, and a hunter, and a mage. I see. Yeah, pretty standard. I love the divine. Okay, so we have an AoE damage person. I could probably help with the oh wow, it even tells you like all the interrupts they do and that kind of thing. It's like they have an add-on that tells you. I usually find those add-ons pretty annoying, and I disable the spam using another add-on. I should probably not heal as much. They're not taking that much damage. My heal over times should be able to take care of them, and I think mana is pretty precious. I should probably go in melee and see if I can help them interrupt. Yeah, he already did that before I could. And I can probably help DPS a little bit. Wow, he's actually taking significant damage. I didn't expect that. This might be a bit harder than I usually anticipate. The DPS one was pretty challenging. It's just I don't really know how to optimize it. I guess I need some better gear that is offset gear that has better stats. I don't know. It's tricky. And I haven't healed for a long time. I actually did some raid healing recently, just doing normal modes. And that stuff is pretty fun. But I feel like this is actually pretty hard because it is solo content, so everything is reliant on you. You can't have other people helping, and that's where the challenge comes in, I believe. I think the large ones do more damage, don't they? No. Well, as I say that, the tank takes a pretty big hit. Okay, we have two groups at the same time. Yeah, they're taking pretty significant damage. I'm not too keen on that myself. Oh wow. And daytime warp. Interesting. Yeah, I should probably help with DPS. That's something I very much don't pay attention to as a healer. I'm always looking at the red frames and trying to heal all the time. I don't ever really DPS. Like right now I'm doing it because I have a chance. But I feel like it's a waste of mana a lot of the times for myself. I just like the way he said it. Oh, wonderful job, everyone. That's nice. I hope that temporal displacement debuff goes away. Apparently it won't. Someone says Grat. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Alright, we got all our mana back, so let's try silver. Very, very quick. Like, hello again. Time to go again. No rest. I feel like I don't have much to say about this. It's pretty standard healing. Yeah. Nothing too special. I guess it's the challenge comes in later. This is really just to run through the mechanics and learn how to do it. So it might not be that interesting. I mean, the learning process is, but watching the learning process perhaps is not. I learn very tactically, you know, by doing it. And I don't really know exactly what I should be doing here for optimal performance. Since there's a time limit, so I don't know if you have to help them DPS at all. Oh, it's the time limit until the next wave spawns. That's very interesting. I think I'm going to use a cooldown here just to keep them up. That's something I don't really know how to do all that well as a healer, is when to use my cooldowns. Okay, this is stuff on the ground. Good. Make it more interesting. Yes, I was saying I don't exactly know as a healer when to use my cooldowns. As a DPS, usually... as a DPS, I use them on cooldown. Or when is the most appropriate, like when the boss has a damage-taking debuff or that kind of thing. But yeah, as a healer, it's I don't know. So, other healers I've talked to, they say, oh, just use it whenever you feel like. It's a healing bonus. And so they also use them on cooldown, I think. But you also have to be aware of what the fight brings and save them for big damage times. And so here I don't really know when the big damage times are. Oh, the mage took a big hit there. And so I should probably use them on cooldown, so then it'll prevent me from having to heal as much. And therefore saving mana, since I'm already at halfway. So I'll use my mana cooldown. And Divine Favor is quite nice, especially when it procs, so then I can pretty much spam Light of Dawn and it creates an Absorb Shield on all of the characters in the party, which helps a lot in healing. That's why Mastery is quite good for Paladins when they have... well, always. I'm actually a haste build. I just like having haste so I can react faster to the damage. And that's how That's how I heal. Is reactively instead of proactively, I think is the word, is guys, don't stand in the fire. I think there's like a pyroblast that hits quite hard. Oops, that was the wrong person. Yeah, I also use I don't use any mouse over macros for healing. I target people so that it's a hard lock because I use my mouse to move around, and so it would be kind of wonky for me to do mouse over because I would probably select the wrong target quite often. Okay, so yes, the timer is... Okay, so now we have a debuffer coming in, which is more mechanics. Good. Yeah, I was saying like, oh, it looks like the timer is the time that the next wave comes in, where as a DPS, if the time runs out, then you just lose, pretty much. I want to see what the debuff is. Explodes after 6 seconds. And, oh, okay. Oh. I love the little quips and the responses to the by the NPCs. Yeah, I think the mage was pissed off that I didn't dispel fast enough, and the rogue, I believe, told her that it was alright. I would do a better job next time. Okay, good. You can silence or interrupt the guy who casts the lava on the floor. I'll use my mana cooldown again. Dispel that, even though it says it explodes after 6 seconds, but your dispel is only 8 seconds. The dispel cooldown is 8 seconds, so hopefully it doesn't come out faster than I can dispel it. And if it's on me, I can just use damage reduction cooldown and get away from the NPCs. So far, so good. It's pretty simple. Other than sometimes we get some spiking damage, which is usually when, yes, you want to use your healing cooldown so that you can keep up with that. Pardon me. I kind of ate a lot before doing this. I probably shouldn't have. We have some bread. I haven't eaten bread in a while, and so I kind of threw myself at it and ate a lot of bread. And it's not the best idea for me to do that. It hurts a little bit. This is the last wave, so I should probably just use some cooldowns and do some dispelling here and there. Oh wow, I'm almost out of mana already. That's a bit scary. How much spirit do I have? 12,000. That's still quite a lot, I feel. And the timer's stuck at 1 second. I guess this is because it's the last wave. I love the way they say that. It's very uplifting. They're very cheerful about it. I think they left the group while I was in combat. Yes, they did. And so my UI is busted when that happens. So let me reload it real quick. Okay, there we go. And time for gold. Be prepared to use your strongest healing spells. That's what I have been doing. That statement is a little bit scary then. There I got some Divine Purpose procs, which allow me to use my Holy Power spells with no Holy Power. And that's really awesome with Eternal Flame, because then I can coat the group with Eternal Flame if it procs. And then it transfers to the tank, I believe. So it gives a lot more healing to the tank. I think someone's commenting in guild chat about what I'm doing. Unfortunately, I can't respond. A little busy concentrating. Yeah, I almost never pay attention to the guild chat, or the chat in general. Oh, what's this? Okay, so it's a bleeding that only goes away after you've healed the character above 90% health. That's a mechanic we see in raids sometimes. I don't think we've seen it this tier, but I'm pretty familiar with it. I think we've seen that in Firelands, if I remember. I don't remember. It's been a while. But I love the way he said it. It was very enthusiastic and funny. He's like, jump! Yeah, funny stuff. Oh, it's on me now. That was pretty fast. That was pretty easy because I was above a certain threshold of health. I don't think these guys have much health, do they? Actually, they have way more health than I. Oh, actually, the DPS don't. That's why they got low quite quickly. Oh, it tells you how much DPS they're doing as well. That's fun. Can you beat the NPCs? I don't like being at half mana already. I should probably just eat that. Actually, never mind. It's probably takes more mana to heal through than to dispel it. I feel like that fire is pretty easy to avoid. They put it in spots that are quite far away from you. Perhaps there's going to be more complicated mechanics later on. Although this is the last teaching wave. And like I said before, I don't really have much to say. It's just pretty standard fare for me. I put my beacon on the tank, I dispel the things that come up. Okay, this should get interesting. Someone's gonna get hit real hard. Okay, I'm gonna pop my healing cooler. Oh god. Okay, this is scary. Maybe I should stun him. There we go. Do some crowd control. I'm gonna try and kill him because I don't like that. And my mana is very, very low. I try not to burn through my mana. I'm just healing as it comes up and then my mana is gone. Maybe I should use it here. Actually, you can't use potions. I was gonna say maybe I should use a mana potion. I learned this in my DPS challenge that you can't use potions in here. I'm gonna use another healing cooldown just to be able to heal without using too much mana. Because I'm out now, and that's not good at all. I don't like that. Okay, here's a scary guy. Let's stun him. He's immune. Oh no, he's gonna die. And I'm out of mana. pop another healing cooldown, but it's not going to do much because I have no mana left. Oh, my Divine Fleece coming off. There we go. Now I have 1 mana back. Some of it, 12% I believe. We're not even on the last wave. This is bad. Oh, that's the wrong person. Actually, never mind. He got hit, so that's good. So what I'm actually doing is when I think it's called Infusion of Light procs, I use my big heal, which costs a lot more. Probably not a good idea. Why is he immune? I was able to stun him last time. I'm really not sure why. Oh, I don't like being so low mana. I'm still in combat, so I can't eat. Apparently during the endless waves, once you reach wave 10, 20, and 30, it'll give you a break to drink, and that's probably what I'm going to do at that point. Okay, my mana's coming back because we killed that wave rather fast. That's good, 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 good. Oh, it's nice to have mana back. I mean, I like using my big heal because it gives them a bigger absorb shield, which is important. Oh, that dude is giant. Yeah, he's immune to stuns, and the tank is taking a beating. Oh dear. I need to dispel myself. There we go. But watch the tank, so... I have half a mind to put Hand of Sacrifice on him to reduce his damage, because he's taken quite a lot. Actually, the big guy's not big anymore, so damage has eased off, and I've already used all of my mana. But yeah, when Infusion of Light procs, I like to use my big heal, like right now. And like I said, because it gives them a bigger absorb shield than my small heal. But it uses significantly more mana. That's probably why I'm having mana issues. Usually my mana is timed quite well during raid encounters where it runs out near the end. And that's usually, I like it like that. But right now it's not the end. And I'm taking my mana down very quickly. Come on, get that dot off of them. There we go. He's at full health, I don't know what he's complaining about. Okay, we're gonna get some fire on the ground. Oh, and healing my Beacon of Light with the big heal gives me holy power, and so I can heal more for free. So I guess the trade-off is about the same. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't have any mana, so I'm just gonna pop some cooldowns and see what I can do. Oh, I barely had enough mana to even dispel. Okay, I'm gonna put my damage reduction on him because he's gonna die. Oh dear. I need to dispel. Wow, I healed him and he just took the damage right back instantly. Okay, here we go, here we go. And this is also why I don't like the DPS healer, because I already have no mana, so I'm not gonna waste mana again on healing. I can't use what I don't have. Oh, that was very, very close. Yeah. Yes. Good job. That was actually pretty challenging. The gold challenge was challenging. Where on my DPS, the learning part was pretty simple. I mean, the mechanics involved are pretty simple, but I'm having troubles and issues with mana. I had half a mind to slot the... I don't even know if I have it. Holy Shock Glyph? No. No. Illumination. Yes. Oh, it's Holy Shock Criticals. Let's see. What's my crit strike right now? 16 plus 25 is 31%. So that means if I slot that in, my Illumination, or Holy Insight, returns 10% less mana. So Holy Insight is a thing that regenerates mana passively. It's... here we go. Returns 10% less mana. So it means it returns 40% of my mana while in combat. 40% of your mana regeneration from Spirit. Except Holy Shock would give me 1% of it back every time I used it, which has a 5.4 cooldown. That's also why I go haste on my Paladin, so I can use Holy Shock more often, which gives me more holy power, and hence I can use more free heals, which I feel is pretty direly needed at this point, as seeing my mana issue. And once again, I said I like using my big heal, which actually uses so much more mana, but it heals for more, so it gives a bigger absorb shield, which is also free healing. And it gives me a holy power, which is even more free healing. That's just the way I like to do it. Yeah. I don't know. I probably should use that glyph. I like the one I have right now. It heals me if I heal other people with Eternal Flame. I think. It says Word of Glory, but that's my Eternal Flame. So it should work. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not as pro on my healer as I am on my DPS hunter person. Okay, well, I'm going to do some research to see what the Endless mode has in store for me. And then we shall try it. And I'm going to do some research beforehand, so that I don't have to make like 6 videos, as I did for my DPS. Actually, it was only 3, but still. It's probably annoying to have to watch 3 videos. One's enough. And I should only show if I succeed or not, but I'll probably make another one. So I'm going to go now. Stop talking, because I'm just rambling now. Like I said, going to do some research and going to do the Endless mode. So thanks for watching this. Thanks for listening to my ramble. That's usually what it ends up being. Alright guys. Thank you for watching and take care.